Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's Year One Blink here. Today I got a Bungie ViDoc for you guys. We're gonna just go through it and catch stuff that we didn't really catch and see whatever that's cool. So hopefully you guys enjoy the video and subscribe. Let's get to it.
Accumulation of everything that we believe the game needs to be.
The upside to that is we're not holding anything back.
All the feedback.
Hear that? They're not holding anything back. All the feedback they heard, they said
Forsaken.
We want this release to have a different tone and a different vibe.
We sort of just embrace that Western revenge vibe.
You're going to a darker place. You're going to take on a different role as a guardian.
kind of looks like Mars a little bit, but I am digging the purple skies and the lightning and the asteroid belts. So that's kind of cool. I think I did see some exotic boots, some cowboy boots. I don't know if those were the lucky pants or a different exotic.
Started with a prison break.
Right.
Cade's been filling this prison with bad guys that are really bad. And so when it breaks, things can happen to all the world.
First place you're going to go to is the Tangled Shore, which is a new part of the reef that you've never seen before.
That's right, my friend.
It's a collection of lashed together asteroids
Yes.
and rocks out in the
it's,
asteroid
It's
belt.
very otherworldly, and it's full of
Pirates and assassins and
bad guys.
thieves. It's become a lawless place. It truly is a frontier. It's completely taken over.
The most malevolent force there is the Scorn. They're very aggressive. They're always going to charge and push you.
The Barons do look cool. Can't wait for this. These are like the bosses of the places, I guess. It looks like they have like different elemental powers. Like this one has arc, that one has void, and he's shooting like a sniper at you, which is kind of cool. This guy's fire, solar damage.
One of the things we're most excited about is the new weapon system.
Hey, if you like Destiny 2, great, play that way. But if you like Destiny 1, great, play that way. But if you're crazy, why not 3 shotguns, right? Just for the fun of it.
I like this guy. If you're crazy, why not just 3 shotguns for the fun of it?
No, man, you f***ed up. You're taking the wrong weapons, or can I say?
Yay, so now we can use shotgun and snipers as secondary? Random rolls are coming back. Let's go. Let's bring this back to Destiny 1 status where we strived at. Right here they're showing some of the new guns and stuff. Some sneak peeks. Looks like an exotic gun right there, as you guys can see. Some new masterworks going on, some new snipers. Kind of Call of Duty looking assault rifle, or whatever that is. Showing some gameplay of it. They did also show some of the armor. And now we have new supers. Let's go. I've been waiting for new supers. Fire knives? That's kind of cool. We got a giant hammer that's like 10 times bigger than the other hammer. Oh my god, I'm so excited for this. This is what I'm most excited for, is new supers. Like, whenever I see this guy, I get excited, because when he released the Taken King, he showed the new supers and stuff. Whoa, that's cool. Blinking Warlock, oh my god. Void. Look how badass that is. Oh, I gotta be the Warlock. That guy's blinking like crazy. Oh my god. And look at like a Kamehameha for the Arc Warlock. Are they all 3 getting new subclasses for all 3 characters? And all 3 fire, water, not water, fire? I mean solar, arc, and void. So I'm really excited for this. Cannot wait. Looks like a bow and arrow as a new weapon is coming. So you're going to be able to wreck face with that. They're not going to have much chance. I expect them to release an exotic version of the bow, maybe. Of a bow. Of the bow. Like, I already know like what it does and things. Yeah, but pretty much the Bungie ViDoc is really impressing me right now. Like, the new supers, oh my god. You got
a new way to play, a new thing to do.
a new way to play, a new thing to do. Fortnite?
You want to be able to give players what they want, but also surprise them.
Battle Royale?
Brand new
Is that what they're doing?
Destiny begs to marry PvE
Gambit.
and PvP together.
It's like adding bacon to
What
peanut
is
butter and
Gambit?
jelly.
You start off being able to see the other
PvE
team
and
that you're going to compete
PvP.
against, so you can taunt each other, you can emote.
Each team is in their own separate arena, and they're being
So
assaulted
it's gonna be
by
kind of like a horde
combatants.
mode
They're
with
dropping
PvE and
motes for you to
PvP.
collect,
So
you
it kind of
bank
reminds
them.
me of
When you put them in your bank, you're gonna send
what's
a
that one
blocker
mode called
over the other
from
side
Halo
that
5 Warzone?
locks their bank down. They can't put motes
So that's a
into
little
it
bit
until
closer
they
to
take out
Fortnite
that
Battle
blocker.
Royale.
Filling
Good
up
job,
your bank
Bungie.
with the motes is how you summon your primeval. You burn it down. That's it. Round's over. The interesting part is that we allow one person from your team to go over to the other side and physically invade. I mean, I've seen people that just hate PvP. Like the first time they invade and they get multiple
So you
kills,
can
they'll come
invade,
back and
and
they'll be
that's
like,
when the game
"Suck
turns to
it."
PvP.
It's
So that
We leave the raid team alone. I mean, if you can't tell, like we just kind of let them do their own thing. But
We have Joe over there.
For this next raid, we wanted to get back to the epic adventure where you're going out to slay a big monster again. This raid has more bosses than any raid we've ever had before, and we're really excited to get.
I'm gonna slow it down. You guys can see either some raid gear or some exotic armor. Kind of looks like raid gear because he has like a tail on his head and a tail on his booty, his buttocks.
The raid. It's about the dreaming city, the place that the raid exists.
But wow,
and it's an
the
in-game
dreaming city.
destination that we've never done before.
So I'm guessing
It's
this is where the Awoken are from.
I could talk about the dreaming city for hours.
So
It's like the
beautiful.
Vault of Glass
I
and
give them
Dreadnought,
10
had a
out of
baby.
10 on the art.
They were
Like, look at
twins.
that
Yeah, that's
lighting.
actually
Oh
more
my
accurate.
god.
Twins. It's like you had
It's crazy how
twins,
far
and then you took
graphics
those
have come
twins
these
and you
days.
just- you put them on the doorstep of
Especially
Peter
playing this
Jackson,
on PC
raised
in
them as his
4K,
own,
dude.
and then
You're
that's the
living
dreaming
in
city.
paradise.
Magical and weird and mysterious.
It's designed to be a destination.
talking about
that
some of the
has
stuff.
Puzzles that you need to solve.
Some new stuff coming. Hopefully they have lots of bosses. I've only played one raid from Destiny 2, and that's the first one. It was pretty cool. And I played it when I was already ranked up like a lot though, so it was really easy.
So the Dreaming City that you see at launch,
So I guess the
it's not gonna
Dreaming
be the same
City
Dreaming
is
City
gonna change
2,
throughout
3
the
weeks
weeks.
later.
This guy right here is saying that from week 1 to week 4, it'll be a different landscape and
So with
just
every
it'll be
design decision
changing.
we made for the Prosaic,
And we
the
have
first
Death
thing
from
we asked
Above, Fist of
is
Havoc.
how will
What?
the community react
Are they adding it
Players want
to
their
Fist of
investment
Havoc?
in Destiny
Or are they
to
gonna
matter. And they
make
wanna
it
be
a
able to
whole
see
new
that
super?
reflected
Got some
in
bow
content.
action right
We
there.
knew we wanted to do something for the collectors in our game. So we built
And
a
now
feature
they're
called the
introducing
Collection.
collections,
It's a way
so
for
if
you
you're
to
like
track all the
real
items
big
that you
at
can go out and
collecting, you
acquire.
got a lot of things
There's
going
so
on right
much
here.
gear in our game.
You can
Like,
track
there are
your stuff
2,000
way
items that
better
you get.
if you're
Go get
into
them.
collecting,
You
because
can
this
look at
guy's
sets
saying
and
there's
you can
over
say,
2,000
"I haven't
items to
filled out this
collect.
set. What do I have to do to go get it?
If I want to find like how many guns in the world, I can actually.
Honestly, I
We
cannot
also
wait
had
for
a
this
triumph
DLC
thing,
to
which is this
drop.
Acknowledging your achievement.
It, like, ties
Seems
into
like it's
records,
going to
it
be
ties
really
into
good. Seems
lore.
like it's going to bring a lot of the population back from what I can see. The supers are like a big part of like what people want, because we haven't had new supers in a long time. So it's like we're kind of getting a new game. We're basically getting Destiny 2, Destiny 2 again. We're basically getting the real Destiny 2, because Destiny 2, when it first came out, was not where it really needed to be. They should have just released this with it and just everything together. Then you would have had a game.
We've got a whole bunch of new
But
weapons
yeah,
to chase, exotics that are
Bungie, you're
really
doing a good
powerful.
job. Keep doing your thing. I'm liking the new supers. I'm liking the new customization, new exotics from what I'm seeing. Hopefully you guys, Gambit mode is really good, because that seems like you guys put a lot of work into that.
Armor perks.
But yeah, Bungie, you guys got me hyped up. Whoa, look at that sword. Whoa, new super, double blades. Purple though?
Making a
What?
game that we can all love.
Oh my
That is the
god,
goal.
like a ninja
That's what we're
assassin.
gonna constantly be pushing towards.
I cannot wait.
Everything we're building is.
But yeah, that's gonna do it for the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and have a wonderful day, everyone. Later. I'm gonna rerun the trailer without me talking, so here you
We have
guys
this
go.
opportunity that we wouldn't have had years ago to ship a game and then really collaborate with people outside the studio to figure out like what is the best version of that.
Honestly, yeah, like we're building something the community has been asking for, and it's accumulation of everything that we believe the game needs to be.
The upside to that is we're not holding anything back.
All the feedback we've heard for the last year is this is it. It's in Forsaken.
We want this release to have a different tone and a different vibe.
We sort of just embrace that Western revenge vibe.
You're going to go to a darker place. You're going to take on a different role as a Guardian.
A barren landscape with like the asteroid vibe with like tumbleweeds. And I mean, that just sounded cool.
Grit, man. I want to bring the dirt back.
And what better way to start a story than to start it with a prison break?
Right.
Cade's been filling this prison with bad guys that are really bad. And so when it breaks, things can happen to all the world.
First place you're going to go to is the Tangled Shore, which is a new part of the reef that you've never seen before.
That's right, my friend.
It's a collection of lashed together asteroids
Yes.
and rocks out
And
in the asteroid
It's
belt.
very otherworldly, and it's full of
Pirates and assassins and
bad guys.
thieves. It's become a lawless place. It truly is a frontier. It's completely taken over.
The most malevolent force there is the Scorn. They're very aggressive. They're always going to charge and push you.
The Barons are the top dogs in the Scorn, and each one has gone back and committed nefarious crimes.
I think of it as the reverse Magnificent Seven, like the worst of the worst criminals. You are hunting down these different Barons. In fact, they're called Baron hunts. So one Baron is a sniper, and you have a sniper versus sniper battle with him. Another Baron is this big, giant, hulking melee character.
One of the things we're most excited about is the new weapon system.
Hey, if you like Destiny 2, great, play that way. But if you like Destiny 1, great, play that way. But if you're crazy, why not 3 shotguns, right? Just for the fun of it.
We need to have as many ways as possible, and then we need to have people fighting about it. Like, no, man, you f***ed up, you're taking the wrong weapons, or can I say
So randomals are coming back. Every single weapon is going to feel different when it drops. And we're improving the mod system, so you can customize your weapon the way you want it.
We've got a whole new masterwork style system coming together where you actually are able to kind of move your levels up over time. And so there's investment back on the weapons again. New supers, yeah, crazy new supers.
What's your favorite?
Fire knives are awesome, which is a different take on Golden Gun.
We took a lot of inspiration from Rise of Iron. Cast that thing. You got a huge hammer now, and you slam that thing down, and it sends out this fire in front of you that then creates a fire tornado. We got to take it to the next level, you know?
The idea that anyone who plays, however they play, they're going to have some new way to engage.
Yeah.
I'm in love with the new Void Warlock. Teleportation that's like super anime, just like
We've been having great games with the Arc Warlock.
basically cast this thing, he pulls back. Yeah, and it's gonna break the game, and I think that's amazing, yeah. You know?
We also wanted a new weapon type that felt meaningful, so we came up with a bow and arrow, which seems kind of crazy, but when you use it, you feel like godlike.
it is utilitarian, it's fantastical, it's also sci-fi.
So we have a short range bow, we have a medium range bow, we have a long range bow. We built this guy, which is supposed to be super techie.
You're like, why would you ever choose a bow in a game that has an automatic, machine gun? But boy, it's deadly.
I mean, that's a nice machine gun you got there, buddy, but right, and then it's done.
The biggest thing for me going into production on this game was a new way to play, a new thing to do that is new to Destiny.
Let's see what we've got.
We want to be able to give players what they want, but also surprise them.
Gambit is a brand new mode.
Destiny begs to marry PvE and PvP together.
It's like adding bacon to peanut butter and jelly.
You start off being able to see the other team that you're going to compete against, so you can taunt each other, you can emote.
Each team is in their own separate arena, and they're being assaulted by combatants.
They're dropping motes for you to collect. You bank them.
When you put them in your bank, you're going to send a blocker over to the other side. That locks their bank down. They can't put motes into it until they take out that blocker. Filling up your bank with the motes is how you summon your primeval. You burn it down, that's it. Round's over. The interesting part is that we allow one person from your team to go over to the other side and physically invade. I mean, I've seen people that just hate PvP. Like, the first time they invade and they get multiple kills, they'll come back and they'll be like, suck it! It's awesome.
We leave the raid team alone. I mean, if you can't tell, like, we just kind of let them do their own thing. But
we have Joe over there.
For this next raid, we wanted to get back to the epic adventure where you're going out to slay a big monster again. This raid has more bosses than any raid we've ever had before, and we're really excited to get players in there.
The raid is actually about more than just the raid. It's about the Dreaming City, the place that the raid exists. And it's an in-game destination that we've never done before.
It's the awoken homeland.
I could talk about the Dreaming City for hours. It's like if the Vault of Glass and Dreadnought had a baby.
If they were like twins.
Or yeah, that's actually more accurate.
Yeah, they're like twins.
It's
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
You had twins, and then you took those twins and you put them on the doorstep of Peter Jackson, raised them as his own, and then that's the Dreaming City.
It is magical and weird and mysterious.
It's designed to be a destination that has puzzles that you need to solve.
A lot of hidden corners, lots of passageways that might not seem to exist the first time.
And the raiders, they affect this destination. They change it for everyone.
It's like this cyclical endgame place where there's just secrets and different activities that unveil over time.
So the Dreaming City that you see at launch is not going to be the same Dreaming City 2-3 weeks later.
So with every design decision we've made for the Forsaken, like the first thing we ask is how will the community react to this?
Players want their investment in Destiny to matter, and they want to be able to see that reflected in the content.
We knew we wanted to do something for the collectors in our game, so we built a feature called the Collections. It's a way for you to track all the items that you can go out and acquire.
There's so much gear in our game. There are 2,000 items you can get. Go get them.
You can look at sets and you can say, I haven't filled out this set. What do I have to do to go get it?
If I want to find like how many guns in the world, I can actually go look now.
We also had a triumphs thing, which is just acknowledging your achievement.
It like ties into records, it ties into lore.
It's a thing that can help you drive like, hey, I want to do that. And if I do those things, I can get a title. Like I can have a title floating over my name that says that I'm a god or whatever. Not me, like you.
We want Forsaken to feel like a game that never ends. So we're going to reinforce the hobby and make the experience something that can be played night over night.
We're changing the weapon slots. We're changing how the pursuits work. We're adding new features like the collections and the triumphs. We built Gambit.
We've got a whole bunch of new weapons to chase, exotics that are really powerful.
We have Lisa focusing on some sweet new exotic armor. Maybe we got overboard, like dialed it too high.
Ore to go out there and collect in the world, exotic armor pieces to go out there and hunt.
We're working on armor perks, random rolls, new mod system, new subclass paths.
We're making Forsaken for people who love Destiny.
Making a game that we can all love. That is the goal. That's what we're going to constantly be pushing towards, always.
Everything we're building is through that lens.
Court declared